Hi, this is Pamela Schneider. I'm the retail editor for Blue Book Services. I have Greg Johnson here with me. He's the director of media development for Blue Book Services. And Greg, you've been posting over the last week or so some Apple stories from our most recent spotlight from Produce Blueprints. So what are you finding with what we've written about?
Yeah, a lot of the new information that we have in the story is about how orchards continue to transition from the legacy varieties, the red and yellow delicious, to these newer varieties, and it's very clear that it will continue happening. And we talk to people, not just in Washington State, but throughout the Midwest and the East Coast, and it's definitely happening everywhere.
Well, one of those main varieties that we talk about that a lot of apple orchards have turned to is Honeycrisp. There's no denying that Honeycrisp has had a major impact on apples from growers all the way into retail. Sometimes I joke a little bit that some of these other varieties must feel like Jan Brady because it's the Marsha of apples. But you can't deny the growth of Honeycrisp. I'm just looking at some numbers from the USDA. Frequency of ads over the last 5 years has gone up 181%, and that's over the full year. But the really astonishing number that comes out of those is that in the back half of the season, the 6 months ending in late August, Honeycrisp ads actually went up 3,400%. So it is truly a year-round promotable apple for growers. And what came out December 1st, the Apple stock report, may have looked a little scary because overall stocks are down 16%. But when you really look into the numbers, you see that Red Delicious is down 26% over December 1st of last year, but Honeycrisp is actually up 67%. So retailers may be looking at those numbers, but there's still a whole lot of promotable apples there for the second half of the season.
Yeah, it's relatively new for the Honeycrisp to be this successful in storage, isn't it? 5 years ago, it was almost seemed like you could go through January and there was hardly any left.
Yeah. 5 years ago, I'm looking at the ad trends in this, really nice chart I put together. You can see it on producebluebook.com. There were negligible amounts of ads in the spring 5 years ago, and now we're seeing, thousands of stores with Honeycrisp on ad, even into June and July. That's going to be some import apples, but also quite a bit of storage. So it's really exciting to see what's going on in the apple category, especially with the newer varieties out there.
Yeah, and Honeycrisp is a great example of how much better apple companies have gotten with storing a higher quality apple.
That's definitely right, Greg. We're seeing a lot of market change over the last couple of years, and we will continue to watch it from Blue Book Services. Again, this is Pamela Schneider and Greg Johnson.